Hello and welcome to Canutillo Convos, the official Canutillo ISD podcast. I'm Gustavo Reveles, the Director of Communications for the school district. Here with us, of course, we have our fearless leader for still.
Emeritus.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Emeritus.
Don't try and adopt that emeritus yet.
Emeritus.
You're still on the clock, buddy.
Emeritus.
Dr. Pedro Galaviz, our Superintendent of Schools, Doc. And of course, the public information team, Laura Lupia at Controls.
Hello.
And our special guest today is Christina Rodriguez.
What's up?
And part of the PIO
C-Rod.
and
C-Rod.
C-Rod. But today she's here as a parent.
Yep.
As a parent.
Because, Doc, we are discussing today what a lot of people in our community have been talking about.
What are they saying? I know we put it out. What's
Cell phones. Cell phones in schools, right? The state, in their wisdom, the state legislature in their wisdom, approved a law that was signed into effect by the governor that bans the use of cell phones, smartwatches, and tablets during quote-unquote instructional time. So from bell to bell, kids aren't supposed to be
Put
using
those cell phones away.
Right.
God dang it. When I was in school in
We did get those
1980,
comments.
Yeah.
1970, we didn't have phones. And look at me.
We survived.
Look at me. I didn't have a phone.
You know, the way I put it is
Cares about technology and advancement.
this law was passed by
Those cars that you can't put gas in them anymore. You gotta look at those
You gotta
cars.
charge
cars.
Like Tesla. What's that called?
Yeah.
What
Tesla.
kind of car? That's
Kessler.
You mean Tesla?
Tesla. It's not American.
Well,
I mean those kind of comments.
those comments, yeah, we got a lot of those, and
It's like thanks.
thanks, state.
It's so stupid. It is. It's stupid.
Well,
That's your concern. Are freaking cell phones?
let's start with the reality is, you know, we should be talking about cell phones and how best to address the issue of cell phones. You know, bottom line is, kids and adults are attached to their phones, many times for good, right? They help us achieve our goals. Many times for bad.
But it's like any device, like a TV.
Yeah.
When a TV came out, or internet, you can watch good TV or you can watch bad TV. You know, bad sites. There's bad whatever, and you just can't. It's part of their reality, kids. And rather than fund schools and create new essential knowledge and skills that are 2025 back in the 80s and 60s when I was in schools. I mean that's how stupid. I keep using the word stupid. Stupid. Girl, I keep using it a lot. It's just that's how stupid our legislator, our governor is, our government is, that they want to think that cell phones are evil rather than teach this child it's a tool.
Yeah.
It could be a tool used, and yet we want to ban it. And this is their own world. And you, Miss C-Rod, Miss Christina, as a parent, your kids, your son has a cell phone. He'll be in 9th grade. Your daughter's going to be at middle school. And why? What's your take on it?
I'm mad, honestly. Like,
Why?
and I get the fact that they shouldn't be spending class time on their phones and texting and internet scrolling. I get it, but I would like them to have the freedom and the ability for me as a parent to reach out to them for small little things like, hey, there's gonna be a change in pickup today. There's gonna be this things that I don't want to trouble and waste the school's time on. That I could just pass that message along and they can see it when they get out of school, and that would be that. Like, I don't understand why it has to be like a complete no. You can't have access to this phone all
Well, I
day
can
long.
tell you why, because it's Houston ISD. Miles did that. He banned cell phones, and he got the results on the stars. Like, such BS, man.
Well,
your testing and your knowledge and skills are so antiquated. They're boring. Kids are bored in school, and if you want them to get off their cell phone, use it. And yeah, they're bored. We just
And Doug, my take on this is that I recognize the need to address this issue, right? If it's an issue, let's address it.
what's the issue?
The issue is
it
distraction.
bullying?
It's distraction. I mean, you know, listen, bullying was there before cell phones. I don't know why we keep associating phones with bullying.
Because in-person bullying doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, bullying's been there forever, right?
Give me your lunch.
But if we're addressing distractions, all right, let's address distractions. If the phone is a distraction, let's work to make sure that those phones don't become a distraction. And how do you do it? I don't know.
Better teaching.
Exactly. Right?
Better teaching.
Like let's empower kids.
Engagement.
Let's empower our students. Empower our teachers. Instead of creating policies and laws that are gonna do two things: upset parents and students, and force teachers to become police officers and waste instructional time enforcing a law that is very unenforceable.
I just think it's stupid.
It is
really
just.
is.
It is just.
Let's make sure the 10 Commandments are on the wall,
I mean,
and then let's ban cell
I love
phones.
the accent to that.
You know, let's make sure that
no DEI.
let's make sure. Let's not improve education. Let's not fund them.
Yeah.
All they need are the 10 Commandments
And no phones.
and no phones, and we're gonna have a better America, a better Texas. That's so dumb. And you know what gets me? This is what gets me. When you said Representative Vince Bettis voted for it,
Yeah.
voted for it, I kind of wonder, like, is there a way, and that's my research this afternoon, did our delegation, Moody, who else is our delegate? Blanco, who else is in there?
Ordaz.
Yeah, what did they vote? Because they didn't come and ask us.
I really wish that there was more significant outreach to superintendents, classroom teachers, students, parents, in getting this law approved. We, Doc, you and I talked before. We communicated this to the parents, and we both agreed that we were going to get a lot of pushback from students, and we expected that. But we also knew parents were going to push back. Parents have the expectation that they can access their kids. And this law, and we're hearing it from parents posting on our social media, calling our schools, saying, I don't care what this law says, I'm going to send my kid with a cell phone because I need to make sure that if something happens, I can speak to him or her. Now, can you blame them? Can you say they're wrong? I can't.
Well, they're wrong. State of Texas
They-
saying you're
yeah.
wrong. The people who you voted for, because you put these people in office.
Yeah.
So again, that's part of democracy, and this is what these stupid laws that they come out, rather than, again, the conversation about funding schools, and put your cell phone away, and it's so different from way back when you used to tell a kid, hey, put your phone away, put a phone away. But now it's just part of the culture fabric of our society. Cell phones and technology, communication. And again, it's a tool that we haven't taught kids how to use. Let me get your cell phone. But again, it goes back to, you and I were talking this morning, it goes back to parenting.
Yeah.
It goes back to parenting and telling your kids, don't bully, or here, let me look at your cell phone. Yeah, you shouldn't be on that site.
They're not even honestly interested in probably even being on the phone during school hours because their friends are actually there physically versus when they get home, that's when they want to get on the damn thing.
Well, and that's a good point, because yesterday when we were talking to principals, they were telling us we have systems in place to address this. And for the most part, it works. We tell them, put your phone away, they put their phone away, right? They do let them use their phone for instructional things. They're looking up stuff. They're accessing whatever they need to access. Do they goof around? Yes. Guess what? These are kids. They're gonna goof around.
Every adult does. I do. I'm in a meeting.
Yeah.
I'm on my Green Bay Packers site.
Yeah.
When I'm at these Region 19 superintendent meetings, you think I'm
Ever
listening?
since he's gonna become emeritus, he's
letting it all
all
out.
this.
No, you think when I'm on my Green Bay Packers site. Who do they pick?
And I tell you, I'm the same way, right? I'm the same way. I'm on my phone 24/7, and it is worked. I would say about 95% of the time it's worked.
And then to me, then what's fair, and we talked about it before, is then it's, teacher, I don't want to see your cell phone either. Put it away.
Yeah.
If it's good for kids, it's good for us, and we need to model that.
We do need to model that, but I do want to address something, because we have seen a lot of parents say, like, well, what about teachers? we must acknowledge that teachers must have access to a cell phone because some of our schools are so antiquated, and we're addressing this issue with the bond, but we don't have a PA system in some of our schools. We do need to be able to reach a teacher in case of an emergency in that classroom. So he or she must have access to a cell phone. That said, it should be for emergencies and not for goofing
Yeah,
around.
but again, God forbid. Oh, I got those 10 commandments on the wall
Yeah.
to remind me about God. And that's when you saw some of these shootings like Columbine. Kids were communicating.
Yes.
They were communicating, where's the shooter, where's not the shooter. It's just not the adult. I mean, you get to high school, these kids are 16, 17. They're 1 year away from joining the United States military. And then now you're going to take something?
But they can't have a phone.
They can't have a phone.
Well,
I can give you a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another thing. Let's ban phones, but let's not ban guns.
Yeah, guns are fine.
Guns are good.
The-
Guns good. Phones bad.
And again, we're not addressing the real issue here. We're not addressing the real issue of students actually, or giving students an actual alternative to putting their phones away. When you say not allowed, man, they're gonna fight you because they are. Every student's telling us, I'm bringing it anyway. I don't care. I don't
gonna
care.
have it.
If I was a
It's
kid,
coming.
if I was a student back and I think of Cesar Chavez,
Yeah.
I'd walk out.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd walk out.
yeah, and
I should lead it. I should lead it.
It's a sign.
Well, it's just I just think it's an unrealistic law. It's an unenforceable law, and worst of all, it forces teachers to spend more of their instructional time dealing with a discipline problem that
But
many times wasn't there
I
before.
guess I hope not, because I guess when you say principals say, well, we already have systems in place.
Yes.
Put your phone away. That's it. Put your phone away. I don't want to see it. I just feel bad because at lunch, that phone, I was just sharing my Netflix because I get my Netflix fixes. That's their lunch where I just want to unwind and maybe watch my Gringo Hunters or
Yeah.
whatever I'm watching.
Yeah.
And be able to unwind or listen to music. I see them like listening to music
Yeah.
where they're sharing each other.
Yeah.
Especially in Northwest, you see them in the grotto
Yeah.
and they're just chilling. And there's nothing
So
wrong
they
with
won't
them.
be able to listen to music.
Yeah, they
either,
won't be
huh?
able.
No.
No.
I mean,
nothing.
according to this law, no.
Are iPods a thing anymore?
Oh, you know what?
I don't think I own that thing.
Somebody said that who were you with? That their child asked for an iPod
Yeah.
because
Those don't exist, do they?
No,
I don't know.
not new ones, but I have an old one, a Generation 2 one.
like a virgin for the very first
Download stuff
time.
on it.
Yeah.
Was that Madonna?
Madonna,
Like
that was
back
way
in the
before
iPod?
That's like Walkman
Yeah,
status.
Walkman?
And one of them said, "I'm gonna bring my Walkman." That's the one kid
Yeah,
that said that.
I mean, they're gonna find out. Kids are so
and-
smart.
And kids have been going crazy on our social media,
Oh, yeah.
our Instagram, and I don't blame them, right? I don't blame them. They're
mad.
this law with all the problems we face this session in the legislature, with school districts like ours that thank God we're able to approve a balanced budget, but at a deep cost to the district, losing employees, cutting programs, and really this is the time you spent. Our biggest, if you were to ask a superintendent of any school district, name me your top 10 problems and issues that the legislature can address, cell phones likely are not going to be one of them.
There's 99 problems that a cell phone ain't one.
And 10 Commandments on the wall.
And that's what's so disheartening about this, that we have legislators that listen, a lot of them are friends of mine, but are so disconnected to the reality of what's happening in our classrooms.
But I think that's when you talk someone like Elon Musk wants to start a different party, And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just saying that because our Republicans and Democrats, they're just so like you said, your word, disconnected to the reality of 2025 and beyond.
Yeah.
And for them to create a better future, they have too many associative barriers to be creative, to be innovative, because they want to hold on.
Yeah.
And again, how do you tell kids to be innovative and creative
But we hold them back.
when you hold them back by banning their phones.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
their phones are more powerful than a computer.
Well, not just that. Like we keep telling them, we want you to be future ready. We want you to be college ready. We want you to be career. Guess what? Colleges are not doing. They're not banning cell phones.
Yeah.
They're not, because kids, college students, they use their cell phones as tools.
Yeah.
But it goes back to colleges are afraid of AI. You know, we're afraid of AI because AI may replace you, college professor. And people say, no, you need someone to deliver it. No, I question whether you need that one person in the middle, the front
You
of the
always,
room telling you.
every time technology emerges, it replaces an old job, but it creates a new one.
I told my wife this morning, be careful. AI may replace you.
But it'll create a new one. Believe me, it'll always create a new one. But back to cell phones, Doc. I just want to update parents on where we are. We are bringing a policy to the school board that will address this issue. The school district is going to work to meet the state law, but it's also working to make sure that we respect those wishes of parents to be connected, finding ways to make sure that we are addressing our needs as a district, their needs as parents, and still meet the spirit of that law.
But you're right. I mean, you spent how long
Yeah.
in this biennium, and this is what you came up with? Rather than fun teachers, you did that great. But what about principals? What about central office? What about
Custodians.
what about people? I mean, basically, what you're saying, Governor, is and Marath and all you legislators, Vince Perez, and I'm going to say you because I know you voted. You were there. You like to talk. You said leadership is not important in schools. You don't need leaders. You just need teachers.
What?
But you don't need a principal to move that teacher. You don't need, even though the research says you need number 2 is the principal, but you voted, your vote says leadership is not important in schools. That's what you said. Rather than fun, who cares about central office? You don't need, superintendent. You don't need a superintendent. You don't need none of that.
All that work that you did to get there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Teacher, you go up there, you teach our knowledge and skills, have those 10 commandments on the wall. I don't know why I go back to that, that voice.
You go Southern lawyer.
I go
Old prospector.
Yeah, go back and then take the phone away. And really, that's all that crap. What did you do, Perez? I'm gonna call you out because it's true, dude. Really? And no one else is talking. That's why I get it. A bunch of suits. No one. Everyone. Tasby, Tassa, Tala, Allah, whatever.
SBOE.
Whatever SBOE. Come on, man.
It's really, we've spent more time this week here in the district talking about cell phones than about kicking off the school year and how we're going to meet our academic
And that's why I could, one of my, as a emeritus, going into the, how you say the word?
emeritus.
I can't even pronounce it. Emeritus is your office, Gustavo, because we're not afraid to have those discussions with our community. I think the other big 3, they don't put it out there. Shh. Shh. But we're not afraid. Hey, it happened. Just let people know what happened.
Yeah.
Because I think at some point they thought we were the only ones banning them.
Yeah, I mean, we tend to do this in this school district, and I don't mind being at the forefront of these discussions because they need to happen, and we need to respect the community for what they are, right? We need to respect them and believe in them. When it comes to budget, when it comes to addressing our accountability ratings, when it comes to any conversation that's difficult, we are first to talk about it because we want the people to understand our perspective. We don't hide from media when it comes to these things. I've given several interviews about this issue. We are not afraid to address these issues, and we're not afraid to call out those that are responsible for placing them, right? we'll take accountability and we'll take ownership of the things we do, but we'll also make sure that that we take into consideration the community and give them the opportunity to start engaging, to learn about this. Yes, to come and complain to us about it because they think we did it, when in reality, this is state law, right? When it comes to cell
State
phone.
law.
But yeah, you're right. I think I appreciate working in a school district that's brave enough to.
It doesn't hide.
Yeah.
It's that. Let's have those conversations.
Yeah.
Let's whether let's. It's the reality of what we're going to be dealing as a parent, right? As her kids, and
we'll be on FitCon.
as community.
We'll be on FitCon.
But we're not afraid to have those conversations and that dialogue. That's why some of that crap that's out there that we hide or transparent. We're very transparent.
Yeah.
We call it out. We say when we make a mistake, we'll own it. But this cell phone ban is hey, this is who we voted for.
It's coming.
We voted for the Moody's and the Perez and whoever. Who else are there? The Blancos. The governor. We voted for them. Those are your buddies. But it's like, hey, and I didn't hear them talk to us.
Well, yeah, we didn't get a chance to say like, hey, this is good or bad, and maybe it's on us, right? We should have been paying attention.
Oh, we knew it was coming.
What I mean is, other larger school districts can afford to hire people that are lobbying on our behalf at the state level. We can't afford to do that. We can, we have to lay out
No, but
people.
that's when you want these organizations like
Tala.
Talos and TASA and Talos just had a conference last week. They were talking about it. They want to sit and read books and dress in a suit, and that's what's wrong. Is you have a lot of people that are just besides their suits. There's no substance. There's no drive. There's no making the world a better place. And let's do it. Let's not just talk about it, because again, you got Christina's kids that are gonna be in the next generation. You got to make sure that they'll know the 10 Commandments.
And they're gonna have phones.
They're gonna,
You're one of those parents.
Not one of those.
Yeah, so it's just like,
Yeah, we just want parents to know that this is something that we share their concerns about. We share the community's concern, and we, also, to be fair, we also acknowledge that distractions based on cell phone usage is a reality that we need to deal with. We just don't think that this approach is one that we can manage and manage effectively, and B, that it will work.
Well, our current reality of teaching is boring. It's boring.
Yeah.
Kids are distracted because they're bored. I mean, back in the day, kids used to bring in their magazine in front of a book, and they used to, whatever.
Yeah.
You always had distractions in teaching. But it's because you're boring. You're boring. The subject is boring. Now, you as a teacher is how do you become creative to spice it up so you get kids, you're talking to them, and hey,
They don't want to be on the phone. They don't feel the need.
Yeah, they don't feel the need. Or use your phone. Hey, go ahead and research Google. Like I cringe when I go into a room and I see like 4 dictionaries in a group, like those big old dictionary books. And I go, don't you guys got dictionary.com? Because I get it on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got thesauruses on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Why do you guys still going through that thing that,
Nobody's going to use that anymore.
Yeah, I think we need to adapt to those things, right?
that's why I'm going to have a charter school. And then you're going to approve it.
I'm not gonna approve it. I'm not gonna approve it. Okay. You no sir.
It'll be called Cell Phone High.
Cell phone. All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna end this.
It's our last
podcast.
Friday off tomorrow.
Last Friday off tomorrow. We're back to normal schedule starting on Monday, and then kids come back August 4th. Teachers come back the week before. We're getting ready to kick things down. So we had leadership this week with all our campus leaders and our central office leaders coming together for training and kumbayaing and
Northwest freshmen start the 29th.
Oh,
that's
your
right.
baby.
We have that.
No phone.
With
I
no
want to go
phones.
to your son. Give me your
Unless
phone,
they go to
boy.
community college. They can use their phone in community college.
You're right.
All right, how are you going to balance that?
Yeah.
My
I'm
phone,
gonna
no
go to the
phone.
office. I need my phone. I'm going to community college.
Yeah.
Like what?
But all right, well, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, be good. Love y'all. Count you again. Thank you for
All
the
right.
12 years.
Oh.
And a
You're not
half.
done yet.
This
Huh?
is not the
Don't,
last
don't
one.
say goodbye
no.
yet.
Got time.
Goodbye.
All right. Puro canuto.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey. No cell
Oh,
phones.
cell phone. Dude.
10 Commandments on the wall. Number 1. We're going to have this on the star test.